choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, December 11th, 2024. Today, in history, 270 years ago today, the renowned Chinese Qing dynasty novelist Wu Jingzi passed away. His seminal work, The Scholars, is characterized by its use of realism as a backdrop and satire as an aesthetic pursuit. Regarded as a pioneering masterpiece in the history of Chinese novels, this book laid the foundation for Chinese satirical novels, exerting a profound and far-reaching influence on subsequent generations of literature. Welcome to today's Qingchao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
French president approves prime minister's resignation. According to Agence France-Presse, French President Macron has approved the resignation of Prime Minister Barnier, but the Barnier government will remain as a caretaker until a new government is established. Macron said he would soon appoint a new prime minister to form a government that represents multiple political forces and common interests. Earlier, Barnier used special constitutional powers to push through next year's social security budget without a parliamentary vote, sparking dissatisfaction among lawmakers from both factions. The left-wing New Popular Front and the far-right National Alliance both filed no-confidence motions, which garnered 331 votes, making Barnier's government the first French government to be forced out by a no-confidence vote since 1962. Syrian government troops withdraw from Hama city. According to Syrian news, opposition forces recently drove pro-government forces out of Hama, Syria's fourth-largest city, and claimed control over the northeastern area, including the central prison, where they released detainees. Hama has been under government control since the outbreak of the Syrian civil war in 2011. After capturing Aleppo in the north, Syrian rebels advanced southward from their strongholds in the northwest. The fall of Hama is a significant blow to Damascus and its allies, Russia and Iran. Controlling Hama opens a path for rebels to advance toward the central city of Homs, which connects Syria's most populous areas. South Korea successfully develops indigenous long-range SAM. Yonhap News Agency reported that on November 29, the Daejeon headquarters of the Korea Institute of Defense Science held a ceremony to mark the successful independent development of long-range surface-to-air missiles, LSAM, further upgrading South Korea's missile defense network. LSAM has cost a total of 1.2 trillion won since 2015 and is part of the Ballistic Missile Terminal High-Altitude Defense System, helping achieve the military's multi-layered missile defense goals. LSAM incorporates advanced technologies such as direct collision kill, hit-to-kill, steering and attitude control system, DACS, and infrared imaging, IIR, all independently developed by South Korea. Currently, only a few countries, including the United States and Israel, possess these technologies. The South Korean military stated that mass production of LSAM will begin next year, with actual combat deployment expected by the mid to late 2020s. Global arms manufacturer sales rise over 4%. Stockholm Comprehensive News, a report from Sweden's Stockholm International Peace Research Institute reveals that, driven by war and regional tensions, arms sales among the world's 100 largest military-industrial companies rose by 4.2% in 2023, totaling $632 billion. Russian defense equipment manufacturers, including state-owned Rostec, experienced the largest growth, with a 40% increase in sales, reaching $26 billion. Meanwhile, U.S. military-industrial enterprises saw a 2.5% rise, bringing their total sales to $317 billion. TikTok e-commerce U.S. sales exceed $100 million. Bloomberg News, data shows TikTok, a subsidiary of China's ByteDance, saw its e-commerce sales in the U.S. triple on Black Friday compared to last year, surpassing $100 million. TikTok also reported that between November 13 and December 2, one-third of TikTok store users made purchases from small and medium-sized enterprises, with brands like Estée Lauder topping the bestseller list. TikTok, which has over 170 million users in the U.S., continues to thrive despite regulatory challenges. U.S. President Biden signed a law in April requiring ByteDance to sell TikTok's U.S. operations to an American company or face a nationwide ban. However, TikTok's e-commerce sales growth suggests that strict scrutiny has had limited impact on user engagement. Philippine eagle chick dies. Comprehensive news from Manila. A Philippine eagle chick hatched through artificial insemination has died due to a complication called yolk sac retention. The chick may have been affected by bacteria entering the embryo through the eggshell or exposure to bacteria after hatching. The Philippine eagle, the national bird of the Philippines, is one of the largest and most endangered birds of prey. Habitat loss and poaching have significantly reduced their numbers, making them highly vulnerable to extinction. The Philippine Eagle Foundation estimates only 392 pairs of Philippine eagles remain in the wild, with just 30 pairs born in captivity. Despite 37 years of efforts, the foundation has not succeeded in returning the eagles to the wild. China Spring Festival successfully added to UNESCO Heritage List. According to Xinhua News Agency, the Chinese Spring Festival has been added to the UNESCO Representative List of Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. With this inclusion, China now has 44 projects on the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List, the most of any country. The Spring Festival is China's most significant traditional holiday, characterized by deep cultural meaning, wide participation, and global influence. Celebrated by Chinese people worldwide, the festival symbolizes bidding farewell to the old year, welcoming the new, praying for good fortune, and promoting unity and harmony. For millennia, the Spring Festival has strengthened emotional ties between individuals, families, and nations, playing a crucial role in preserving Chinese civilization.
According to the Wall Street Journal, PVC futures dropped below the 5,000 yuan per ton mark, reaching a low of 4,985 yuan per ton, a 4-year low. That's all for today's Qingchao Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.